What's up guys, welcome back to the Safa. It's a bit chilly here, so today I'm going to change it up. I'm going to do yachting. So I'm in the yachting industry and I would like to tell you guys a bit about how to start yachting. As you can see, there's a yacht behind me. No, it's not the one I'm working on, but I will tell you how to start yachting and how to work on one like that in my future videos as well. So the next videos is going to be about yachting. So, how to get started? You need money. Okay, I started with $10,000. It took me a long time to save it up, and you need that to get your visas, your courses, your flights, your accommodation when you get there, and so forth. So, starting off $10,000. If you can save it up, borrow it. Just do whatever you need to do to get that money. And I promise you it will pay off in the long run, in the future. So if you have the money, you have to get a visa. There's two types of visas: the B1, B2, which is the American visa, and then also the Schengen visa, which is for Europe, but they mostly go to France. With all my courses in Cape Town, you don't necessarily have to go all the way to Cape Town if you're in Australia or Philippines or Croatia, but there is people that choose to come to Cape Town because it's cheaper, or they go to the Philippines because it's way cheaper there than the US. So I got my STCW. That's a #1 and must have course. STCW and your NG1. STCW just contains of security on the boat, firefighting, first aid, medical, personal survival techniques, how to survive in the ocean if you have to abandon your yacht, and so forth. All the courses I did in Cape Town was just under $2,000, which was my STCW, my NG1, which is the medical, where they're gonna test your heart, your breathing, check your eyes, check your hearing, and see if you're fit for the yachting industry, working on sea. So I also did the powerboat level 2, which came in handy because I'm a deck stew, so I can do the tenders, and also I did the food hygiene, which helped me to get a job as a steward on the boat. So I'm a steward and I'm a deckhand, so I'm a deck stew. So when you handle food as a steward or stewardess, you definitely need the food hygiene level 2 if you want to be a stewardess. And then also for the stewardesses, it will help you if you have a powerboat level 2 in the long run. That's the courses that worked for me, because I did work in hospitality for a very long time, so I used that in my advantage, and I did the food hygiene, and that's how I got the deck stew position. But besides that, back to the money, you don't really need a $10,000. I just saved up $10,000 because I wanted to make sure that it will carry me through for in case something goes wrong. You need to pay your courses, then your flights and accommodation, so just keep that in mind. The bare minimum I will start with is $6,000. If you are not in a hurry and you got your STCW and all your necessary courses, you can do a deckhand or a stewardess course. It's going to cost you a bit more, a lot more, and it's going to take a lot of your time. Me personally, I wouldn't recommend it. I just feel you can gain that experience when you are day working. So day working for me is the best experience, better than the stewardess or the deckhand course. And as well, if you can do any other courses, like for the guys, carpentry, life saving. Diving is a big one. If you do diving and basically anything that will benefit the yacht itself, go do it and put that on your resume as well. So as I mentioned, you, as soon as you have money, apply for your visas. You can either apply for B1, B2 or the Schelling visa, but for me, if I were you guys, just apply for both, one at a time, obviously, because they send your passport away and put the visa in. So the B1, B2 can take anything from 3 weeks to 3 months. So that's a lengthy one. And then the Schengen does not take that long. Mine only took about 3 weeks. But it all depends. I mean, with Corona going on in some countries, they are just shut down completely. But there's different ways of getting your visa still in some countries. When you're done with all your courses, all your necessary courses that you had, start planning. If you want to go to Florida, Fort Lauderdale, where I am now, the route I took for me is probably the easier route, if you can say that. Your visa is longer, it's 10 years. Some countries only get it for 3 or 5 years, but in that case I got a 10-year visa, and you can stay 6 months at a time. So for me, I thought that would just be more logical and easier. So you plan ahead, book your tickets, come to Fort Lauderdale or West Palm Beach or even Miami, it doesn't really matter, and book your crew house in advance. You do not want to go to a hotel for a week or 2. It is really expensive. Crew houses, the crew house I stayed in cost me $250 per week. It sounds a lot, but it only works out like $37 a day, compared to a hotel which can go up to $80 to $150 a day. Big difference. Don't spend all your money that you saved up in the first week or 2. First get that job and take it from there. So while you're doing your courses back home, either wherever you are, Britain, Australia, India, it doesn't matter. If you can get a little bit of experience on the yachts from your country, if you have a marina or a harbor, whatever, do that and put that on your CV. It will help you a lot in the future. Well, that's it from me. I hope I could give you a little bit of information on how to get started or get starting in the yachting industry. Remember, visas really important, your courses really important. If there is anything else that you would like to know that I missed, or you want me to go more into detail, please leave a comment below. Please subscribe and hit that notification button. See you next time, and check out my next yachting video. Cheers.